Hey folks, GM James here. I just wanted to take a moment to talk to all of you about our shows. As you may or may not know, we've been recording for a little over 2 years now and having an absolute blast doing it. None of it, however, would be possible without all of you wonderful people who listen and watch our shows. And that's what I wanted to talk to you all about. We would love for all of you to head over to the Apple Podcasts or Podchaser websites and leave us a review for the shows that you consume. Believe it or not, every review is a huge help to us because it helps expand our audience by putting us out there in front of more people. Now, if you're feeling really generous, follow the link on our Patreon from our webpage, www.knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com. Maybe throw $1 or $3 our way. Making these shows are extremely fun for us, but they do have a lot of costs, including the hosting services, physical equipment, software, and whatnot. Every little bit helps, and I would love to be able to pay our cast members for their time, but that's not quite in the cards yet. But with your help, it could be. Also, come to see us at Gen Con this year. Several of us, myself included, will be staffing the Arkenforge booth, number 1651. We're always happy to meet our fellow gaming enthusiasts and anyone who happens to be a fan. That's all I have for now, so sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 21 of The Legend of the Ramble House Saints. Hello, welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Legend of the Ramble House Saints. Brought to you by our favorite coffee maker, Poppets Coffee. If you love coffee, head to poppetscoffee.com and help support a small business that is owned by a woman. I just found that out recently.
It's on all of their packaging.
I know, but I never paid attention.
You don't know how to read. That's the
You
problem.
got to read the
Awkward.
packaging.
It's really tough.
I'm just a dumb paramedic. What do I know? Anyway, so when last we left our valiant heroes, they had run across a patrol of orcs and a hill giant. And they proceeded to wreck them, and as the battle stretched on, our Foundry server crashed. Much sadness ensued because we didn't finish the battle before the end of the episode, but that's okay. We're going to pick right back up at the top of round 5, where Thid got the Thid got the black joker. And I forgot to give myself one for the red joker on the bad guys. So, Thid, what are
just
you...
need you to
unpause.
unpause. Yep. So Sid, much like what I think he failed to do his last round for the server crash, is going to attempt to heal and then strike.
All right.
So, throw out a healing, 2 action. Yikes!
Critical failure to start off the episode. Nothing could warm my heart more.
I'm so sorry, Blizz, for what's about to happen.
That dynamic backlash is on you, homie.
Nah.
All right. Let us see as I roll on that dynamic backlash table. All right. So it overloads your synapses.
+3.
And it's going to be 2d6 plus 3 damage to you. So I'm going to...
Since it failed, is it only +1?
Nope, it's +3.
No, it's the full
It's
cost.
the full +3.
Yeah.
All right. So ace it, and then 1, 2...
Every time I get that,
2,
it's when I've
3.
spent like 10 power points on power, so...
Here we go.
Right.
Oh,
with an ace.
That's going to be 13 damage versus your toughness of 9, which is just enough to cause a wound. And shaken.
Do you want to soak that wound?
Yes, you can spend a Benny to try and soak that wound. Make a vicar check. All right, so you completely soak it, which is good. It only costs you 1/2 of your bennies. And
I think this Vaseline's all dried up. I don't know why it's not healing you. And then he's going to take a strike
all right.
at the closest guy. The 2 actions. I won't make this wild. Give me some luck. Yeah.
All right, that is a hit.
Give me some luck. Oh, yeah.
And with 2 wounds, that axe just cleaves right through the orc's body. And he falls to the ground quite dead. I'm going to remove him from combat. And
Oh, then I guess Thid would actually move into that spot. Sorry, I ended my turn a little prematurely.
All right, so go ahead and move. I'll go
Premature turn ending.
And this guy is going to try and break his shaken. Maybe. Oh, he aced, getting a total of 8 even after his penalties and his bonus from the Joker. So he breaks his shaken and he roars in anger. And he hasn't been able to hit that stupid dragon, so he is going to target the guy who just stepped up to him. There's the foul shot.
Here I be.
He's swinging it 2-handed. He is making it a wild attack. And let's go. So close. But I got a Benny that I'm going to use for him, and let's see if we can make this better. Nope, it was not better. It was worse by 1. All right. That'll take us to Blizz.
All right. New game, new week, new unshaken check.
And you
Same
actually have
critical
bennies
fail.
now.
And we will spend a Benny to do it.
Okay.
We're going to move over to... You know what? We're going to split the gap there. Do this the right way and hit the little button and go all the way around.
Yep. So you
2
move
actions.
around.
2 actions. First one, pulling that potion and drinking it.
All right. Since Thid has not been able to heal you yet.
Yeah, since Thid's Vaseline dried up. I don't know how that works.
Really weird thing, man. Traveling on a ship's funny.
So, drop that quantity down to 0 on that potion.
Yep. And I remove
Get my
the wounds.
wounds back. Thank you. All right, now fully healed and raging still. We're gonna use our second action to Gorham's Thorn this guy. 2 actions. Wild attack.
If you double
Let's
click, it'll hold it through to the damage.
Ah.
All
Make
right.
it red.
Yep. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oh, that is going to be a shaken as he rolls a pair of snake eyes on that by the looks of it.
Yep. No, we're gonna.
Okay, still a shaken result, but better. So I will.
Will you bump that up by 2 for the wild attack that didn't roll with the Benny?
Yeah, let me add 2 to it.
Here.
And that will make it a wound.
There we go.
And he is now at death's door. And then we move on to Grayson.
All right, so we are going to move up to right here to this nice old grouping, and this nearest orc, we are going to dagger him
Okay.
That one is not vulnerable.
Correct.
Yep, just letting you know.
But he does have a gang up bonus. And that is going to be a hit, no raise.
Yep, and he's not vulnerable, so it's going to be regular damage.
And that will shake him, which kills him because he was already shaken.
And looks like since we are still pretty well ahead of this, and there's only the one guy left, we're actually going to move in closer.
All
Since
right.
there's not really much other danger to get into my way.
Spike.
I'm going to put all my might into biting this guy.
The good news is you're getting a +3 gang up bonus that will apply automatically.
This poor orc.
You gonna make it a wild attack for fun? Nope.
Oh yeah, that was not a thought in my mind.
But that is a hit.
She didn't get any gang up bonus on that, by the way, so that should actually be a raise.
Yep.
Ooh.
So
Probably because it's counting her hidden token off the side instead of the dragon.
yeah,
Yep.
probably. All right, go ahead and roll that raise damage.
Get 8 orc.
And that is one dead orc.
Woo!
And that will end the fight.
My rage is
This
in.
guy. All right, there are 10 orcs, 10 dead orcs, and a dead giant.
They got junk on them.
They
Nothing
do.
worth taking.
Liz, are you okay? I was really trying. I don't know what's going on.
I
All right.
don't really remember what just happened. Oh, sorry, let me get the voice. I don't really remember what just happened. I saw red, and then everything died.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Is this my blood?
Are you gonna see red again if I say yes?
I don't think so. The magic in the belt is only once per day.
Oh, yeah, that was mostly your blood. Some of that guy's blood, and he points at the giant.
And he'll clean off the blade on the giant and sees a shimmer of green, and we'll
All
start
right.
cleaning that up.
Yep, I'm going to start taking the
And
orcs'
that,
dead bodies off the trail.
That staff is actually magical. It is
Oh,
called
hey.
an agile alpenstock.
Anybody want a magic staff?
Other staves, it has parry bonus, reach bonus, requires 2 hands, but it does give you a boost to pace and to athletic checks against trip attempts.
Spike, do you need a weapon?
Ooh. I have a lot going on.
Great, but sometimes you might not want to be a dragon.
Yeah.
Magic staff, made of wood. You're a druid.
Yeah.
All right. So claim it off the body of the giant.
And then Thid's gonna start investigating this giant to take notes, and just kind of see what kind of giant it is and break it down all.
Be a common knowledge check.
I'm also going to roll that.
All right. So Blizz with a 5, Thid with a 4. This is your common run-of-the-mill hill giant.
Isn't that what Grizzled Dick is? A hill giant?
I believe so.
But this one is most decidedly a male.
So it wasn't Grizzled Dick.
Yeah, this one just has a dick. It's different.
Right. I'm not checking it too thoroughly to check the grizzle factor.
I checked it out. So their scrotum's kind of leathery and a lot larger than what I anticipated, but
And down the drain we go.
Oh my.
it's a scientist.
Your process is yours, my friend. And I will drag it off the trail as well, because I think I'm the strongest one here now.
I
This
believe you are.
fucking gnome that's just beef caked out. Any markings for the tribe that we've been fighting?
Make a notice check.
Could do that. I will do that. I will succeed on this notice check. How's a raise treat you?
So you notice that all of the orcs have a tattoo on their chest of what appears to be a bent up nail. The giant has a tattoo of what appears to be a human heart that has a chunk that looks like it's been bitten out of it.
And we had learned previously that the twisted nails and the tribe had blended because they were called
Yes,
something
the
else, right?
Twisted Nail Orcs and the Heart Eater Hill Giants.
Yep. All right, so looks like this is still the Twisted Heart gang. We're on the right trail, but some got away, so they're gonna know we're coming.
Indeed. All right, so it only takes you a couple more hours heading down the trail. And as you come around the bend, you can see down into the valley where the fort is. And the fort itself is built from a reddish stone. It looks like it's filled, or not filled, it looks like it's surrounded by a ditch. Completely goes around it. It looks like it would have been a moat, but the water is dammed off on the south side of it.
I pull out my map
All right.
that my girlfriend gave me many, many moons ago.
From this high point at the top of the valley, you can see that it looks like it's a few yards from the top of the ground down into the old moat. And then on top of that, it's encircled completely by a roughly 10-foot high wooden palisade of 2-foot thick logs. And I will. I don't remember if I've got an image of it. Let me double check.
Now I'm gonna compare what we're seeing versus the map that we have, because she said her map was old.
Mm-hmm.
So see what's been added, what's changed, what's still the same.
Oh, why is this being a pain? Bring up this one. So looking at things, it doesn't look like much has changed other than the fact that the northern wall, that's not a very good, is definitely damaged in several places of the actual keep. And that is not a very good image of it. So we're going to have to go without the artwork because I cannot find the artwork. But other than that, it looks like the map pretty much covers all the salient points. You've got the main Barbican out front, which has a drawbridge which leads over to the main gate into the keep itself. And looking at your map, the secret entrance that Knight Blix had marked on the map would be on the far side of the fort from you. You're coming in from the east, and it would be over on the west side.
Okay.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, we know of a secret way in. We don't know if they know the secret way in. So do we want to go check out the secret way in?
I'm down for it.
Okay. I'm going to take us back to the main menu here. And go ahead and give me notice checks.
Notice.
I'm just in awe at this whole thing.
Indeed. Looks like Blizz is passing with a 5.
It's smashing it.
Thid
Jesus,
is
Thid.
killing it with a trio of raises. And what about Spike?
Uno momento.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Oh, nope, there we go.
Ah, there we go. All right, and Spike succeeds. So as Grayson stands there staring in awe, the rest of you see that if you stick to the woods and head to the north around, you won't have to try and cross the lake that is dammed up. And you can get all the way around, but you're going to have to be sneaky because they do have giants and some other humanoid creatures that you can't really make out from here, standing guard at the top of several of the towers. So go ahead and give me a notice check. Or not a notice, a stealth check.
So before we do that, actually, what we are going to do, let's see, there is myself and 1, 2, 3 others. So I will spend 14 power points to cast invisibility on all of us.
Okay.
And I will play my ace card to get it with the raise
All right.
without rolling.
So you just have to spend the power points. Okay, and the raise on invisibility extends the time to what?
Same duration, but
They have a -6 to notice.
Okay.
At least I think it's -6.
yep, it is a -6.
All right.
So if you're still wanting to do the post stealth, what we can do is just add +6 to our stealth checks.
Yep.
So everybody roll stealth, add +6. Or click the +4 and +2. It's
And I am looking for the guards here.
I am the knight.
That was a better roll stuff. So I'm just gonna have to add 6 to mine. So that'll be a raise.
Good thing I used it, because mine was terrible.
Right? I mean, you could still spend a Benny on it. Can't get much worse than that.
I mean, I could critically fail.
I mean, you've already critically failed once. What's the chance of it happening twice?
Let's see, Sid didn't have his, so I'm the lowest at 8. Because Sid didn't have his +6.
Yeah, Thid's at a 10.
We'll go ahead and spend 1 Benny on it.
Okay.
See, you went up by 1.
All right. So the lowest is 9. And you guys make your way very carefully, heading around. And I am going to load the map for myself real quick so I can put your tokens in the correct spot. And it takes you probably, let's see, you were another hour there, and it'll take you another hour to sneak around. And so this is where you guys finally get to see Redlake Fort map. And I'm just going to let you know straight up, this map was built in Master's Toolkit. And unlike other maps, when you go up or down a level, you will stay on this same map. There are multiple levels to this map thanks to the levels, wall height, and better roofs mods. So
We getting
will
fancy.
we are getting super fancy. All right, let me throw folks out here. Grayson and Spike and Thid. And then I need to, oops, I was trying to go to the wrong map. Change my background color because I don't like gray as a background color. And then load you guys in.
All right, let's see how long this giant map takes to load.
Yeah, it might take a moment.
I'm in. Oh, it's so nice to have a better computer than the crap top.
All right, so as you guys get around the corner and you finally come in, you know that this is approximately where you're going to have to cross the wall. And let's see here. It's going to require an athletics check to climb the palisade. Okay, and here they come.
What?
It's on a mission.
Man, Thid, what the shit? Where were these rolls when I needed them to?
Hey, don't worry about it, bud. Okay, don't worry about it.
All
I
right.
should probably roll this. I was checking my gear to see if I had anything to help with this. Oh, I'm good.
All right. Everybody succeeds. And as you come down just on the other side of the wall, you can see that right here, directly east of you, is what appears to be an old sewage drain. And you see that some of the... why is it doing that for you guys? Because it looks like it's looking at the wrong level for you guys. No? That is the correct level.
See a sewer drain. I see some tents.
On the watcher's view, it's not showing the actual tunnel over there. So what I am going to do to fix that is come in here and I am going to mirror onto, hold on. Let me see. Let me change some settings here. I'm going to pause the recording for just a moment. All right, a solution has been found. So that way you guys can see the same thing that the heroes do. And let's continue on. So you guys have about a 10 to 15 foot drop right here. You see some old worn out tents in between you and the keep itself down in the old moat. And then you can also see the sewer entrance going in.
All right.
Now, do we see anyone out here like patrolling or anything like that?
You do
Nope.
not see a single soul.
I can't move my character.
That is weird.
Can anybody else move their character? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me
It's a little slow though.
unlink them. That's what it is. So break.
That's why your vision changed.
And then
I mean, I could just tell you where to move me. I don't care.
Link. And let's see now. Okay, I know I did this right. All right, break all links. Break all links. And this is making for amazing radio, I know.
While he's fixing this, Knights of the Smith Dinner Table has a Patreon. If you like what we do and you want to support us, please go to that Patreon. Anything helps. Anything goes to, helping build better quality, more shows, whatever. There. I shilled.
You did indeed shill. All right, let me delete that. Still not letting you be.
For now, just you could move me around and we can figure it out later.
Well, I
No,
can't
no, there's
move
two.
you.
Haha. There's me. I can move that one. Which is
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
All right, I'm going to refresh. And see if
Also
I can
refresh.
delete that extra token. Oh, and as soon as I deleted that attached, suddenly the view on the other screen, on the audience screen, is working.
Weird. But I'm where I was going because the first thing I'm doing is just peeking into this tent, making sure there's nothing there I gotta fight.
Going down the 15 feet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't know why that token is not dying. Let me see if. Nope.
I cast mirror image and it's just static right there.
Let me throw out again, and while you guys are making your moves, yep, it's not letting me delete that token. That is really weird.
It's okay. We'll be far enough away from it that it won't matter here soon.
Yep. All right.
So I'm checking in this tent.
There is absolutely nothing inside that tent.
Okay. Get the signal that it's clear. Move up and check this tent because I'm just checking on my way to. Oh,
Same story. Nothing is in there.
alrighty. So nothing's in there. Let's head.
And as you guys get up there, it is going to require a athletics check to climb up there. On my level UI.
Scrabble,
Yikes.
scrabble, scrabble.
Yep. Blizz does not make it.
The first time.
Sid does not make it. Spike made it.
I've got a lot of equipment. I've just got to readjust things, getting used to a new greatsword on my back.
And Sid makes it up. And
Pick myself up, dust myself off, and
Grayson
There we
did
go.
make it up. All right. So as you guys are making your ways in. Oh, I put you right on top. All right, before you move much farther,
Okay.
as you guys get up in here, it stinks. It's a sloped tunnel, and you're heading up. It's only about 4 feet or so wide, and it just absolutely reeks in here, smelling of all the worst things that you would guess come out of the bowels of an orc or a giant. And as you guys get to there, go ahead and make me some notice checks.
I ain't seen shit. Except shit.
All right. And let me get something else's roll out of the way here. And all right. So Spike, yes. Sid, no. Grayson, yes. All right. So as you guys are moving in, let's see. Liz makes it to there when the weirdest thing happens. I'm going to go ahead and add you guys to a combat for this because you guys see coming up out of the slime. Hold on. Thid, Spike, and Grayson were the only ones who passed, correct?
Yeah,
Yep.
Liz is too busy looking at the size of what he assumes to be a hill giant shit.
So I will unhide these things as they rise up out of the slop, running below your feet. And let me show you what these guys actually look like. They are actually pretty nasty looking. Where did it go? There it is. The best way to describe it for those of you listening at home and can't see the picture that I just threw up is an ooze made of shit.
They're Golgothans.
They're not Golgothans. They are actual oozes. That's pretty obvious right from the start. And for everybody else, I'm going to go ahead and begin the combat. Grayson gets a 3 of spades, so he gets another draw, then a 9 of clubs. All right. And at the top of the round, on the Jack of Spades, this one rises up here. This one that's the farthest to the south in the tunnel rises up, and it lashes out at Blizz as it launches a pseudopod at him.
This is a shitty encounter.
Indeed, it truly is. All right. And let me take it off of blind roll. And it lashes out with the pseudopod.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close.
And that will be a miss. Then we go to Thid. Thid, you see these two oozes. You are not sure what they are, and I need to come over here.
Oh.
This.
So a recall knowledge on them would be what?
This would be actually oozes, I believe, fall under survival.
Really?
This here.
Okay, so I don't have survival, so I'm not going to bother with that. I will take 2 swings at the one to the north.
All right.
And I'm going to actually pull out a new weapon, see if fire does anything to them. The first one's a miss.
Indeed.
And
As you swing at it with your flaming scimitar.
second one is also a miss. Ugh. Yikes town.
They seem to have a pretty good parry, apparently.
That will be it for old Thid.
All right. So from Thid, we go to Grayson.
All right, so there's these oozes on either side of me. I'm going to target the one to the north. I'm going to spend a Benny to recover 5 power points.
Okay. And that was Thid Swing.
And then we are going to cast a bolt at it.
All right. And that is not looking good for the home team.
Yeah, that is currently a miss. We will go ahead and spend 1 Benny on it to see if we can make it better. And it's the exact same die roll, but they switched positions.
Yep.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. So from there, we go to the other one that is going to go after Grayson. And it lashes out with its pseudopod. And whoops, apparently I forgot to add fighting to that weapon. So let me fix that real fast like. And now it lashes out. And that is going to hit. And as it hits, yep. I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage, and let's see if it causes any damage to you. It does indeed cause you to become shaken. And as you get shaken by this smack from this pseudopod of ooze, it just kind of ejects fluids all over you and kind of spew out all over your front as it hits you. And I need you to make a vigor check. All right. So far, you seem to be okay, but this just feels wrong. And that takes us to Spike. If you're going to change into anything larger than size 0, you don't have enough room.
Okay. I wanted to try to see if I know weaknesses.
So you're going to try and identify it. Make
Yeah.
a survival roll with a -4 because these things are not very common.
You got this. You don't got this. But I had faith that you would have it.
Result is a 1.
Okay.
Do you want to spend a Benny or anything? Or you're going to go with not knowing what it is?
I'm just going to go with not knowing what it is.
All right. What would you like to try and do to it?
I guess. Can I... Ooh, you know what's the worst that can happen? Can I just try to bolt it and then cast protection on myself?
Indeed. So 2 actions. Make sure you target one of those guys. There you go. Targeting the one to the north. And
Oh my gosh.
the bolt fails.
That was terrible.
Yeah. You spend a Benny on the bolt and turn it into a bare success. Go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Wow.
And not enough to hurt it.
All right. Nope. I'm just going to stop there and do protection on myself.
Okay. Roll for your protection spell.
Do I have to target myself for this?
No.
You don't have to, no.
Okay.
Don't forget your multi-action. All right, that is a basic success, so I will add the protection condition to you. Goes to armor. And there you go. All right, we step into round 2. Against these weird oozes, Grayson gets a 3 of diamonds, so he gets to draw again. And goes to Queen of Diamonds. Thanks to his, is it the quick edge?
Don't forget to add me to this now.
Yep. And draw the card. All right.
Oh, fuck. You could have just left me off. Jesus.
All right, so the Northern Ooze ignores Spike and continues targeting Grayson, and it lashes out with a pseudopod. Oh,
Uh-oh.
there's some aces.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
You're in deep shit now, buddy.
Yep.
All right, and it's gonna cause a wound.
Oh.
You wish to try and soak that?
I will attempt to soak that wound.
No, you will soak that wound.
All right, you successfully soak that wound. And that'll take us to Grayson's turn, who, because he soaked the wound, he is no longer shaken.
All right, so these are oozes and stuff like that. I would probably generally know that probably better use a mace against them, right?
Probably.
So we're going to go ahead and draw our mace. And we are going to continue to assault the one to the north.
Okay.
Oh, look, sneak attacks on that.
Oh, because its main thing is fighting, so I need to switch the dagger around.
Yep.
All right.
And
so the
that
first
is
swing
currently a miss.
at a 2.
Yep. And I would like to keep my Benny, so we're going to in turn.
All right. The other ooze, still taking advantage of the fact that Liz is still got its back to him. And he, or it, I should say, lashes out with a pseudopod. And it's going to miss. And that'll take us to Spike's turn. Oh, Spike.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted.
Ah, okay.
Oh dear.
I am going to just try to use my beautiful stick and smack it.
Smacking it with your new stick.
Yep, two-handed. What is this game?
It is Pathfinder
Fail.
for Savage Worlds. Whoops.
It is Failboat.
It is. Alrighty, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go change my die.
Liz.
All right. I heard splashing, thumping, turn around, see poop demons, and I'm still going to call them poop demons. I know they're not poop demons. I don't know anything about fighting poop demons, but I do know that my good friend Grayson pulled out something blunt, so I will do the same.
All right.
And we will bring Agramash, the Hammer of Unmaking, to bear. I'll declare 2 actions and swing twice with it.
All right. As of right now, that first swing is a miss with a total of 2.
You know what? I'm going to let that stand and just swing the second one.
All righty. Here it comes. And with a total of 2, that is also a miss.
I'm going to agree with Spike when I say, what the hell's going on with these dice? As, you know what? I will spend a Benny on that second one.
Oh.
It's okay. Weapon cord.
Is he going to hit himself?
No. This is Agramash. And normally, when you hit something, it can cause a giant to shrink. So I think that on this one, we are going to... Oh, I did not update all of my macros. Did I? I did not. I need to fix that later. All right, so this is going to be a size change, and that is not under the thing there. So I'm going to hit you with an effect that causes you to shrink. The duration will be the normal duration of 5. And let me add this active effect to you. I love my active effects. Let me find it on my list. Oh, size. Where's size? There it is. Of course, it's all the way down near the bottom of the list.
Because it starts with S.
Yep.
How dare this list be
And-
alphabetical?
All right. So as you hit it, you get shrunk. And we will step your token size down commensurately.
That is not how this is supposed to work. What? That is not how this is supposed to work.
And that will bump us, unless Blizz wants to move.
No.
Okay, that bumps us to Thid.
All right. It just kind of sees Blizz. He can't even see Blizz, so he doesn't know what's going on, but he hears Blizz's voice increase a register or two. So he will go back to trying to swing at this guy a couple times.
All right.
Give me something good.
That is a hit.
It's a success. This will be fire damage.
Indeed.
And
so,
then,
hold on. Let me.
guess does Thid notice if it seems to be working?
It seems to work very well.
Aha. Thid loves fire.
Now, before anything else happens, let me double check something here.
Oh no, methane explosion.
That's what I was thinking. Like, how much methane's here?
A slashing weapon that also does fire. It is not a fire effect alone. So as you slash through it, and it just ruptures and explodes into this goo. This is going to be a medium template. So centered on it.
Did I see the fire?
Indeed, you did.
Okay.
Then I'll go back to this. And click in there. This guy does not get targeted. He is immune to it. Well, I'm going to have to target individually. All right, so why is it not? There we go. And as it explodes in this burst, everybody inside of there needs to make a vigor roll at -4.
Yikes.
All right. So
Not
right now,
good.
Sid is not. Nor is Spike. Grayson also failed. Are you guys gonna Benny those?
I'll try.
I got, one spare. Why not?
Cool.
Do my best.
All right. Spike is still failing after
Ace.
Benny. Grayson is still failing after, or with no Benny, by the looks of it.
Yep, I'm gonna save it my last Benny and deal with the repercussions with that Benny.
All right. And
I failed it,
after
but
the
one.
Benny is still failing.
Yeah, I tried.
All right. So I need to see if this has a condition for it.
I got the poo on me.
Nope, no condition for it. So all of you start feeling pretty bad as you either had your mouth open or you took a deep breath in right as this thing exploded. And let's see. I am going to add a hindrance to each of you. If it's in here, it is not. So I will go in and add all right, and then I will open FID and oh, that's going to be sure. Add it to FID, then open Grayson and add it to Grayson. As all three of you become sick with a lethal disease, the good news is nothing's going to happen quite yet. However, this thing is no longer in the fight. I will move the combatant and mark him as dead. And let's see. As
Sids.
that thing explodes and all that goo and pus and just nasty tasting fluids flow over all of you, that is where we'll pick up next week. And we'll see what the repercussions are going to be down the road of this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
Except for being shrunk.
That's just makes me harder to hit.
All right. Thanks for watching and or listening, everyone, and we will see you next time on Legend of the Ramble House Saints.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play videos and podcasts use trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Knights of the Smith Dinner Table is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Incorporated and Paizo products, visit Paizo.com. This game references the Savage World game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.playgames.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, and characters, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group.